Hello, good afternoon. I'm Father Rayappa. I'm going to talk about Laudato Si, Pope Francis' encyclical on ecology and environment. And it's a beautiful document, and I'm going to read for you today uh, paragraph number 231, 231, from the last chapter, which is entitled Ecological Education and Spirituality. Under the uh, sixth chapter, there is a subheading called Civic and Political Love, paragraph 231. So I'm going to read it for you. Pope states that love, overflowing with small gesture of mutual care, is also civic and political, and it makes itself felt in every action that seeks to build a better world. Love for society and commitment to the common good are outstanding expressions of a charity which affects not only relationships between individuals but also macro relationships, social, economic, and political ones. That is why the Church set before the world the ideal of a civilization of love. Social love is the key to authentic development. In order to make society more human, more worthy of the human person, love in social life, political, economic, and cultural, must be given renewed value, becoming the constant and highest norm for all activity. In this framework, along with the importance of little everyday gestures, social love moves us to devise larger strategies to halt environmental degradation and to encourage a culture of care which permeates all of society. When we feel that God is calling us to intervene with others in these social dynamics, we should realize that this too is part of our spirituality, which is an exercise of charity and as much matures and sanctifies us. Isn't that nice? So every little thing what we do in our life, every day, we need to do with love, with love. So love is the most important factor. So whatever we do in family, in society, in business, it can be spiritually motivated. Everything. So Pope calls with so many names, it's called social love. So political love, economic love, business love, and sports love. Whatever you do in your life, it should be motivated by love. So St. Teresa of Lisieux, Pope quotes in his previous paragraph, and he talks about small little things. She was doing it for the Lord. Everything when we do for God, love permeates your actions. So there should be love. We should build a culture of love. That is what Pope is saying in the paragraph 231. We should build a civilization of love. But today's civilization is addicted to consumption, production, distribution, economic growth. So all this ecological degradation. So we need to counteract through the system which is permeated with love and charity. So economic love, how nice it is. The economy, the economical growth is motivated by love and charity. It is not for self-interest. I take everything, but charity. So social love, where individualism is giving way to communitarian relationships, isn't it? So that's a social love. There is no self-interest. There is no indifference. And there is charity and love. And politics. Politics should be permeated by love and justice and charity. So every section of our society can work for a civilization of love. And Pope is calling a culture of care. That is what we lack. I care for you and you care for me and we care for others and all of us care for environment, all of us care for animals and plants. A culture of care. So the two words are very important in this paragraph number 231. Let us build a civilization of love and also let us engage in the culture of care. So that is the part of our spirituality, Pope says. Today, spirituality is not like we used to go on a pilgrimage and we go to churches and we go to shrines, but the spirituality is so simple. Everyday civic and political love. That is what Pope is saying. In civil life, in the social life, in everyday life, in our rooms and in our houses, in our working places, everywhere we can think about a culture of care, creating a civilization of love. And when I do my part with justice and with love, I think the whole actions can reach out to others. Whatever we do, it is motivated towards others. There is self-interest will be melting away. So this paragraph is very, very important and it is calling every citizen for action. So not only that, we tend to give emphasis for religious piety, most of us, whether we are Christians, Catholics or Muslims or Jains, Buddhists, we think that our own religion is the best. That's the way it should be, I guess. So we always hang on and we give interest to our own religious practices and religious interests. We tend to give more importance. And whenever in Christianity we talk about only Christian religion and Christian ethics and about Pope and about our own terminology, about our own activities, we give very much importance. But we need to go beyond to encompass even national interest. Most of the people in India, we show a petty the religious interest. Even I am a priest and I work in the diocese of Vellore, and all the dioceses around the world, they give importance to only Catholic agenda. So that's not right, that's not integral. You give importance to what Pope says, and we conduct retreats and seminars, we conduct recollections and symposiums and workshops. Whenever this kind of encyclical comes, immediately we call for a resource person and we tend to give importance to our own, we discuss about our own stuff. But what Pope is telling is a civilization of love and culture of care means also national interest we should have. When our president, our prime minister says something in Delhi, we should also give equal importance as we give importance to papal documents. On August 15th, the president is calling for action in India for integral development of India. And also prime minister is calling all the citizens of India to cooperate. So that is integral ecology. That is the creation, the civilization of love and the culture of care. Not only in religious circles we should promote concern and interest and development and progress, but also national, of course international. So when we talk about religion, we talk it so passionately, the same passion should be also shown to our national interest, to our politics. That is called civic and political love, for our habitats, for our environment. So I think we need to integrate. I think we have failed in that. As minority religions, we always tend to talk about our own issues concerned about religion. But we need to transcend and go beyond our religious interest and step on a common good territory where nation also comes first. A national interest is the most important thing, as you show importance to religious interest. I think we need to combine. So that is what Pope is writing in the paragraph number 231 under the subheading called Civic and Political Law. So please read it and let us examine our consciousness and let us show some way to integrate religion and politics and society and government and Christianity and India. So that is good for us, and that's good for our future too, and for our future generations. Thank you.